Guys, Blocky Green Boy here. Today, we are going to be exploring Anne Orlando, or as I like to call it, Orange Disneyland, or Disneyland, California. Yeah, that sounds better. Before we do that, we gotta explore one other thing, because there's a really good set of armor that we can use. We can't probably use it right now, but we can figure it out. Yep. So over here, there's a ton of these guys around. All around. But we can probably one-shot them now. Yeah, our weapon's pretty powerful. Get poised. Your stamina's trash. Alright, things crash down. Sorcery, great magic weapon, man. Okay, there's a giant-ass painting there. That painting is very important, not because it's a Mario 64 reference, for now. Here we go. What the hell? My brain. Equipment. Oh, I fat roll. How much weight is that? 40 to 90? Huh. That shouldn't be. I shouldn't be fat rolling, right? Yeah, I'm not. What's going on? Well, we would use that, but even Havel's ring isn't saving us here. We can, however... It's 50% here, so we can't use Zweihanda, but we don't have anything else. Maybe. There's also the Greatsword, but it's probably useless now considering I have his Zweihander plus 10, so yeah. Yeah, but we can't be fat rolling like this. We have to get something better. We do have a couple long swords, but whether that'll do anything, I don't know. I do know that we can probably makeshift a few of the armor pieces. So like there it'll work. So then we can probably put on something like the and that's not gonna work. So long as like a mid-roll, we should be fine. Yeah, but the amount of armor protection you get is just way too good for me to just pass down. And there's even one more set that's even better than this, so we'll have to pick that up as soon as we can. But I don't think we're gonna be mid-roll. I don't think anything will help us with the fat roll thing until we get some more levels. So, this is gonna be really bad. We could probably skip these, but I'm just gonna do this real quick because they actually drop some decent items. Jesus Christ, that lunge. Alright. 4 Estus plus 4s. We're gonna die. Even with plus 10, I don't know. That's gonna be a problem. And then that happens. We'll be fine, I think. Demon Spear, can't wait to not use that. It's a good way of catching his opponents off. Also give good souls, though probably we won't be using them. There's another bonfire in the in Disneyland, California, so hopefully we'll find something. Oh god, it's these guys. There's a couple of them. Here is probably the most infamous section of this entire of the entire game. It's 2 archers that can hit you really hard. You can die, and it's not good. That was supposed to attack. Oh. So, what are you supposed to do exactly? I'll tell you. You've got to run really fast. And just pray you don't get hit the entire time. That's my only way of getting past this at all. But if you can get to this guy here, you should be safe. Because the Silver Knights are not that difficult to take out. And then you just run quickly back here. And you're in the castle. Easy as that. With our weapon and all that, we should be able to just ease anything we encounter. We should probably take it out. Now there's a bonfire here. Oh, here it is. Oh, and Solaire. Yo, Solaire.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Gotta level up. Oh, damn. We can't use anything as a helmet piece until we do something. So, what do I happen to have here? All right, get a few of those. Grab some of these, and that should be enough. Now I should be able to wear this. Alright, we're good to go now. Anything in here that's important? Wait. I think there is. Hold on, I think I've been here before. Okay, that's safe to pick up. Is it? It is. So what might be in here? A sunlight metal. I don't know what that is. We'll have to investigate that. Oh, one more thing. I should probably use a twin humanity. Because I need to, I'm gonna kindle this bonfire because it's the closest one. Well, actually, it's not the closest bonfire. There's one a little closer. And with our level, we should be okay. Got him with the Jeffrey juke that time. Anything in here? Alright, check this out. Invisible wall. If you come down here... We're now in here. Now, I do believe something is here. Alright, so before I continue, you see this chest right here? That is a fake chest, because it's not... The chain near it should be curled up. Now, I don't want to die, because we'll lose our humanity, so we're just going to open up the actual chests. So, yes, they have, technically, the best armor in the game. And it is, as all of you might know, Havel's armor. We'll probably not use it until, like, the very end. But, yeah. Actually, you think I can do this? I should just hit him one more time. There we go. Mimics are really the strongest enemy in here, aside from the bosses, is the mimics. So, yeah. Just need remember that. I really should have brought my healing items with me. And I keep hearing something. Does not open from this side. Alright, now the bosses. With the boss we gotta fight here, I don't know if we're strong enough yet. We do have like a lot of stuff, but I don't think it'll be enough. I'm just not too sure. Oh shit. Oh, they're dragons. All of those are dragons that have been killed, or wyverns they're called in this game. What about here? Oh, just a guy. Jesus. Really, he really did a 180 right then and there. There's a demon titan. I thought that demon is that's like one of the strongest enemies in the game. That one right there, because it's the last one you'll see. That is a fake chest, as you see with the chain. Actually, I think there's two fake chests here. Yep, fake chest. So we won't open them. There's knights in these. There's one on the right and one over here. Watch. Something's shooting me. The f does that mean? What did I just pick up? Why does that have so much? Oh, I can't use it. It's probably dexterity or something. 22 dex. For that? What the fuck? Probably not gonna use that then. This Zweihander. This Zweihander is way stronger. Slap. Get some Dragon Slayer stuff. So what we're trying to do is we're gonna try and open a door that's gonna have us. Oh, not there. There's a door that we need to open that's gonna get us at a really good pace. We're gonna be in like a really good spot after this. Oh, he shielded. Well, that wasn't good. That could not have gone any worse than that. Alright, so both of these are real. We can just pick these up then. Which is this Silver Knight set. Now that's something I didn't see coming. Is it lighter? That's 6. That's 4.8. That's much lighter. Unfortunately, I don't know, the Boar Helm still has more, but we could probably make do with this for a minute or two. Actually, how much is the drop off? Not that bad, yeah. We still have a decent amount of armor. Okay, so here comes the hard part. We need to get past these guys, and the boss is right there, but we're not going to fight him just yet. We are going to do something else really fast. We need to pull this lever here, or push it. I'm just going to open up that, which is going to open this door up. There's a giant shortcut. So now we can run back to fight Ornstein and Smo, or Fat Albert and LeBron James. Once we, this stream will probably be either, like I said, super short or ridiculously long, because I have no idea. Like, last time I did this, I had already used a glitch that made my, oh, wrong way. I'd already used like a glitch and all that to make my everything stronger. So I like two-shotted Ornstein, and I had the Black Knight Greatsword, which did like at that point 400 damage, which is why I wanted to use the Dragon Greatsword. So yeah, something interesting there. So I'm gonna run down real quick. So we're gonna come down here, and now it should be faster for me to be able to run back up. So rest at the bonfire. I do want to try and level up one more time before I accidentally lose my 11,000 souls. We also do have the Ring of Steel Protection and Favorite Protection, but hopefully we do not have to use those. So at that point I'd love to use Havel's set, but it's way too heavy for us. Maybe by the end of the game we can use it. Actually, there will be a time where we do need Havel's set, but that's going to be until way later. Let me see. That's 21, it's 52, 25, and 28. And it's on physical protection. When I was, at one point, I was wearing this, which had 26. This had 32. This had, let me think. This had 18. And then this had 29. And, of course, something is stronger. I say overall we have more armor with this, but I don't know how much armor. I mean, let's wear what we were wearing prior and see if that works out. Seeing as the armor points are that much, like 28 to 40, pretty high. So we could try this. I don't know how well it'll work, but we can try it. I am not ready. I'm not ready. Oh, hold on. Let me do that thing I was going to do. So, reverse my hollowing. And then kindle. That's going to have us at plus 10 again. Alright, so we have 10 Estus plus 4s. That might not be enough. Even though we have a ton of health, I just don't know if it's going to work out or not. We need so much more than this, but I've got some faith, but that's in spades. So all I need to do now is just head straight to, just head to the boss, I guess. It's gonna be this one, it's gonna be the other side. So, when we get to this boss, there's gonna be 2 big boys. I haven't even gotten to that side yet. Actually, we're probably gonna have to head there after we beat Ornstein and Smo. Yeah, getting past everyone here isn't too bad. I'm not sure whether we should bring Solaire with us or not. He could be alright, I guess. I'll think about it. His summon should be close by. Like right up here. Or not, he's not here at all. I know he's nearby though. But we don't have time for that, let's go through. And there's Fat Albert. And then above him is LeBron James. This is going to be interesting. So the issue here is that Albert's really fast and nimble, but also super weak. I'm sorry, LeBron is super fast and weak. And this big man right here is the fat one. I'm not too sure if we're gonna be able to beat the boss like this though. And with that, I just took out 2 squares of health. Oh boy, this is gonna either go really well or really poorly. Fortunately, you can stun lock Albert pretty well. Because I want to try and get that guy set. Because if we can get his set, it'll actually be pretty... If we actually have like a decent armor. Oh. That's Albert's strongest attack, by the way. That's the only one I recommend not getting hit with. Alongside the rushing attack. Ooh, I didn't get hit by that somehow. That would have been serious if we did. How did I outpoise that? What? The fuck? Ugh. This is like one of the few bosses I'm legitimately worried about. It's a great fight though. If you ever want to like have a good fight, this is a good one. So, I actually would recommend killing Ornstein first, not Smo. Like, I'm sorry, kill Albert first, not, LeBron. I died. We had too low on Estus anyway, we would have gotten slapped by LeBron. So, what I'm trying to do is that the armor set LeBron has is actually, like, not half bad, considering you can survive a lot of electrical attacks, which becomes really important later on. So if we can grab his set, we'll be good for the next place we gotta go to, which will be interesting. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about what's gonna happen next. I just realized where my souls are gonna be. So yeah, when we, if we can beat Albert first, then the other guy's gonna be really strong, but we'll also get a really good armor set from him, which I didn't think about doing when I first played that, and that was a long time ago. As most normal people kill LeBron first because Albert can be stun locked even in his second form, which is actually like kind of a big thing. So yeah. But seeing as I'm legitimately fighting this boss the first time without using anything stupid is kind of crazy. He missed his attack. That's hilarious. Okay, keep these guys in frame. That's another thing. If these two are not in frame, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, he's fine. Uh-oh. They got me cornered. Check this out. Oh, another thing too, Ornstein's hammer is so big, Albert's hammer is so big that you can legitimately flat out just move close to him and he will not be able to hit you. It's actually really funny. Unfortunately, with how aggressive LeBron is, it can be a bit difficult. But if you can hit him ahead of time, he'll stun lock, which is extremely important for a fight like this. Also, the music slaps. Just gonna mention that right now. We should probably heal one more time. Now we gotta be really careful here, because I want to try and get... Oh. Alright, just one more dash attack and I should be able to take care of the other guy. Hey, what's going on? Oh shit, he's erect. I mean, he's big now. Where'd he go? Oh, that's a big boy. So for context, now that he's a big boy, he has a lot of attacks that can one-hit you. Like that one, we were very lucky that the lightning section of that didn't hit us, because we would have died instantly. Ooh, almost hit me there. Oh no, that's not good. We're gonna have to use our last Estus if we're gonna survive. He slid. Ooh. Thank God for game mechanics. He's stuck in a wall. Kill him. Whew. I always like that fight. I don't care who you are. Every time I fight Ornstein and Smough, it's just a good fight. A lot of debris though, but it's good footage. Imagine I died here. That would have been very funny. Yeah. But if I'm to recommend, what I just did there, don't do that. Kill LeBron first, or Ornstein, but don't kill Smough. Make sure Ornstein dies first, because then it'll be much easier to just take care of it that way. Now, here's where things get a bit interesting. So, we've gotten this far. So, with the death of Ornstein and Smough, now things are about to become much more interesting, and yeah. Ooh, now we go to this woman here.
Journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father is wounded himself, I bequeath the Lord Vale.
Finally. So now that we finally got the Lord...
Succeed, look thou.
Now that we got the Lord Vessel, it'll be way easier for us to move around. We can now warp to any place we want to go to. So, this is where things get a little bit interesting, because I actually don't really know what we're gonna do. Yeah, things get a bit interesting. So, right now, there's actually one thing I really want to do first before I go ahead and... Probably should have done that earlier as well. We need to unlock the other side of the castle, because of blacksmith's there, and he sells some really good stuff, like stuff that's going to be useful. And then we need to head to the depths and get the very large ember, sooner than later, probably. Oh, he fell. Yeah, it's just up these stairs and somewhere after that. Could be anywhere. It's been a really long time since I've done this. Right out here. Yeah, I remember. This is kind of weird. Like, you drop right here, which gives you like a really good, gives you like a really powerful weapon. And then there's gonna be this guy down here. So what I usually end up doing is I have to drop, hit him, and then just pray aggressively. No. But we get this guy.
Who are you? Forge your weapons.
But anyway, we can reinforce our weapons and armor and all that stuff. He's a smith in Orlando. He's not that bad either, but probably aren't gonna use him for a while. Well, except for this. Upgrading the Dragon Greatsword. It's kind of a side thing I need to do. I'm not sure if there's anything else in the near area. That's all I really know. Now, later, we need to head to Andre for something super important later. Wait, he was here? There's no way I missed that. Nah, there's no way I missed that. Okay, well, back up here real quick. We can, run through here, back down to the smith. Now, I need to upgrade that sword one more time, because we can make it much stronger than this weapon here, even though this will probably come out on top, but that won't happen until we get the very large emperor. So there is also something here I want to pick it up real quick. Oh, there's something. Oh, just another spear. Oh yeah, Titanite chunk. That'll be useful. Any Titanite stuff we can pick up, by the way, will be extremely useful. There's also Titanite slabs, but we're probably not going to find those for a while. I think that smith actually sold some armor, too. Let me go take a quick look before I mess up and forget. Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, he sells large Titanite, but he also sells twinkling Titanite, which is important if we ever find a Black Knight weapon. But we'll probably not see that. Oh, and he sells the giant armor. We could make a giant dad joke, but I doubt anyone who's either looking at this now or will look at it will know who I'm talking about, unless you play Dark Souls in its prime. This game, at least. But if you know who Giant Dad is, yeah, that must be a great memory for you. Anyway, so we just gotta run all the way back to the, so yeah, we just gotta run back to the bonfire and use the Lord Vessel now. Which, I gotta do the painting of Arialis, don't I? Fine. We'll do that when we get to that. the hell am I going? I gotta put this thing down real quick. So now with Ornstein and Smo down, there is one other boss here. There's actually two other bosses in Anor Londo, but we're probably not gonna go for them just yet. For now, I turned this the wrong direction. It's gonna go up now. Man. That's moving. This thing right here is moving. Alright, so now we're back at this bonfire. I'm going to use the Lord Vessel to warp back to Firelink, because we need to talk to someone who's going to have us put the Lord Vessel in the pedestal. Here he is, this thing.
Was it you who rang the Bell of Awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frant, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the Bell of Awakening. I wish to, and the very
Okay. Okay. God, super long. Essentially, this guy, this funny-looking snake man, Frampt, is gonna. It eats us and takes us down to the place where we're going to place the Lord Vessel. That's literally all you need to know. I don't know why there's so much exposition.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn.
Okay. Now I just got to place the Lord Vessel. Why is my sword clipping into my armor? So now I got the Lord Vessel, which will be important for later.
Very well. As King Seeker, I shall now, to achieve your fate, commence your skill.
Okay. So essentially, now that we place the Lord Vessel, we're gonna have to kill the most powerful beings in this game, which is a literal pile of skeletons, and then which is a pile of skeletons, a tree, the four kings, and then the last one. It was four. Oh, Seath Scaleless, who's the white dragon. So with that, so which one are we gonna go to first? We now have 4 pathways. wait, before we continue, I gotta remember this. Before I forget. So, here's the thing. There are 4 different paths we can take. 4 kings would Now, I usually do 4 kings last. Who do I actually call them? K-pop. Yeah, usually... Yeah. So... We're gonna do the 4 kings last.
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect, I suppose, great...
You know, I may not have enough money for this. So we've got the golem. So we have the golem set, but we're probably not going to use it. But Ornstein said we are, because look at that. That's a lot.
Thank you.
So where this is like 15 pounds, this is only 12, yet look at that. I mean, like, you can't beat that. And that's going to help us in the long run. Now, the only unfortunate part is we're really low on souls. There is one thing I can do, but I don't want to try that, as it would make this stream very boring. Let me see how much 2 souls of a hero do. I saved these for a reason. That should be enough for all of them? I don't fucking know. So we have the chest piece. Now we just need the helmet, the legs, the arms, and then the legs.
Thank you. That was my hand.
And this armor being a little lighter will allow us to, and still being ridiculously strong. That's why I wanted to beat Ornstein first, because if we tried beating Smo first, that would have been really bad. But with Ornstein dead, being the second one to die, now we have his armor. And this armor, like I said, is really good. It weighs less, and it has lightning protection. So yeah. It's a really good set of armor. So we'll be using this for probably the rest of the game until we get access to Havel's armor, or can use it. I would have gotten a spear too, but I have never found use for it, and it's a spear, and I've been using a strength for most of the time. Oh, it's Big Head Logan.
Hello there. As promised, I will share my... I'm afraid that you are unable... The basic framework, you see. Oh, do not fret. Like, don't frown with regret.
Oh, we're using... He's probably pissed that we're using, pyromancy instead of, magic. Pretty average, beta male behavior. I guess... So here's the problem. There are two different paths we can take that I recommend doing first. I would do 4 Kings first because it has the very large ember. The problem is, to get there, you have to go through that first section of New Londo. Now, I have no idea how that would work out. However, Nito's case is a little different. However, Gravelord Nito has a different case scenario for it. I'm not too sure which direction we're going to go through first. But we'll probably do Nito's first because it's actually because it's really fast. Like, you can get through that in like 5 seconds if you want to. So to access Nito, you just run down here, and it's probably going to be the longest one too. Well, to Pinwheel, which I'll get to hit in a minute. Damn, Pinwheel's going to be a fun one. So there's a few things here, but nothing too bad. By the way, if these skeletons die and they don't and you don't get XP from them, someone is controlling them and you need to find them and kill them really quick. So I recommend trying to run through here, because you'll find him. He's around here. But they're usually pretty... Fortunately, skeletons are one shot for us, so... Find this guy, take him out, and now light this bonfire here. And now you just take out the skeletons, which can now be killed. Now that we've stopped by here, some weird stuff's about to happen. So you press this down, and that's gonna shift. Now, you may not see anything at first, but if you run back through here, now this is open. Now, here comes the interesting part. Where we are right now is actually... Now, we're probably gonna have to take that summoner out, but other than that, you can skip like a good portion of this without even... You can skip like a huge chunk of this immediately. I forgot how though, so give me a second while I take this guy out. Oh, he ran like a bitch. I'm gonna take him out real quick. Now you can take the skeletons out. What the hell? It's a good thing I have all this armor. I just completely shredded him. He didn't stand a chance. I got Estus cancelled. Oh, I better run somewhere else real quick. There, that gives me an extra second or two. Alright, back to the fight. Okay. Is he dead? Alright. So to access Pinwheel is a bit easier than it looks. But I can't remember where you had to drop down. Oh wait, I see. It was here. Weird ass spot and everything. Then avoid that. And essentially you have to keep doing this. There's another place you can drop down from here. Right here. And just like that, you're at Pinwheel's place. You didn't even need to do didn't even need to do anything in that. I can't believe it's that easy. There are these skeleton wheels. Run. Just run. This armor is really good for breaking those attacks. So like if they start to come up close, just run around and kill them. Yep, and just like that, we got the Pinwheel without even trying. Now, Pinwheel. What a fucking joke this boss is. Like, honest to God. You have to see the fight for yourself. It's hilarious. If we die to Pinwheel, I'm gonna cry. I need to make a point here. It's like, this is supposed to be intimidating, but even the music doesn't do anything about it. If they, like, rapidly turned around, I would definitely have lost my shit. But no, you just come down here. You may have to, like... But look at his health. I didn't even try and he's already dead. Now, you do have to be a bit careful to his attacks. But there he's dead. That was the fight. Did you like that fight, guys? We do, however, get something really important, the Rite of Kindling. We did not get... God damn it. We didn't get the Mask of the Father. I was gonna make a giant dad joke. Great boss fight, guys. So, what does the Rite of Kindling do? Well, now that we have that, every bonfire we come across now goes from plus 15 plus, so you know how we have 10 Estus when we started? Now we can have 20 Estus. Doesn't seem like much, but trust me, that's about to become far more important than you think. Shortcut ahead. I feel like somebody mischievous, maybe even Goofy, had a play in this. He can't be here. That mischievous man could not be there, though. Hold on, I've got something here that'll help me. I picked it up a long time ago. Should be in my inventory. Oh, I don't have it. Well, I'm not alarmed. So that takes you back to the previous area, but we're not going to do anything about that for now. With 3 Estus plus 4, we're going to die. It's going to send us all the way back. We can go back there just fine if we need to, but it's just been super long since I've done the pinwheel shortcut, but it's a really useful shortcut. You can that section usually takes like 15 minutes. We did that in seconds. Oh shit. So did I mention? So we're missing an item, funnily enough. We need to find... I'm not sure if we're going to be able to run through here without it. That's the problem. It's not the alluring skull. It's a lantern that you can pick up, but I can't remember where the fucking lantern was. It's been way too long since I've done this section. We do not have a ton of Estus with us. We should probably try to do something about that. But yeah, I'm now starting to remember how you did this. So you come over here, and then you roll down here. You may lose a lot of health in the process. Then you come down here, then you go down here real quick, and then real carefully drop down here without falling. And you'll get some... Oh, so that's where that goes. And then, like I said, just run like your life depends on it. So now we're back down here. So yeah, we just did that. So we just did a 15-minute Hellfest in seconds. Did you like it? I'm sure you did. So, I do know there's one more bonfire, so I'm gonna quickly try and light it before we die. Oh, and yes, I do acknowledge that these colored rocks are here. My next step has to be extremely careful. That's not the silly Goofy. That was not silly or Goofy. Yeah, I'm completely blind like this. But the bonfire should be right down here, next to these dangerous skeletons. But you can hit them in but you can kill them in like 2 hits. So, if you get in a situation like this, you can just remember that these guys are not as tough as you think they are. With this, I've got no clue where we are. Oh, we're supposed to come down here. Here he is.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
A cleric?
Yes. Well, here's the tip. There's a stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, you're the cleric, right? I owe you for all that, praying and whatnot. Well, go on. Have a look.
So before... Yeah, it's the return of the silly, goofy character. But before we do that, because I don't have the lantern, we need to run and light this bonfire really quick. It'll become really important later. As I'm gonna be dying way more than I bargained for. Seeing as we're fine strength-wise, I'm just gonna start leveling Vigor up a little more. Uh-oh. And now you know why. It's to prevent shit like that from happening. So we're not completely screwed though. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So we do have other means of lighting, such as fireballs, that don't do as they function. Damn it. We'll find it, I swear. Alright, back over to good old Patches. The silly, goofy character. Of course, obviously, like I said, I would trust him. Oh, yeah, look, see? He got some good loot and all that. We'll just quickly go pick it up. Really? Wow, he fucking hates clerics. Alright, so, you know how we were just shoved down there? I made a mistake one time. So, Skull Lantern, fuck. Finally. I can't tell you how useful this thing is. So, you'll find some of these guys here. Funnily enough, they're actually from Firelink. Those guys that we kept passing? Yeah, they're the same guys. So, they're pretty weak. You can take care of them real easily. Might do that, though. But, when did that stop us? Do they drop anything, to my knowledge? I don't think so. Now that we have the Skull Lantern, though, normally you could just backtrack and go to Patches, but don't do that. Let me tell you why you shouldn't do that. If you come back up and confront him like in Demon Souls, he'll try and kill you. So here's where I recommend it. Oh, it's these fucking things. It's nothing, just pass them. So, if you do have the best way I can describe this is with an encounter like so what you have to do, apparently, leave him as is and just head to start going to Firelink. Or if we end up dying here, we can just go to Firelink from there. But yeah, you just go to Firelink Shrine and you can like forgive him and all that. The reason why is because he actually sells some really decent miracles, so I actually would like highly recommend trying to keep him alive, because unfortunately that means we have to run all the way to kill Gravelord Nito, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, damn, we went the wrong way. So Patches will be over there. We will not confront him about it though. Just at the bonfire again. And before I continue, I gotta do this. We have 18 humanities, and I need to use a few real quick, because I need to kindle the because I'm gonna kindle the bonfire to +10, because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Now, of course, you could always load up with humanities, and that's probably what you should do. in the case that you want to like kindle all the bonfires. But usually I don't do that. I keep them at hand, but never use them unless I absolutely have to. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, and I don't care to try that. Right. So that gives us 10 Estus plus 4s. So, what now? Simple. First of all, don't talk to Patches. That's the first thing you shouldn't do, because we'll lose Patches if we do that. So like he'll be right here, but as long as you don't trigger a dialogue, he won't say or do anything. Just keep going the intended route. Oh, and insert funny meme here. Yeah, there's your funny meme. Let's kick this. Fair warning, these guys are very strong. And when I did this, I ran through everything. 'Cause they can one-shot you. In fact, they're like the only enemies that are legitimately terrifying to run into. I recommend just running past all of that if you can. It will be a lifesaver. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, where am I? We have to head this direction. So like, try and run past these if you can. Because they're gonna do that to you. Yeah, I don't know why those guys are like so powerful. They're the only ones too. Anything before or after is actually like not too bad. But anyway, I believe that does reset Patches, because if we talk to him, then we'll lose him. So just run past. Like I said, just run past him. Yeah. I never knew why they were able to one-shot you. Also, they come from literally nowhere, so that's fun. We're gonna have a fun time, I swear. You don't have to worry about them too much. Just note that they are around and can screw you over so badly if you're not ready for them. I usually run through Tomb of the Giants like as quick as humanly possible. Come down here, and you're safe. And then, probably the coolest shot. Oh, I almost just fell to my death. And then, you can see a brief glimpse of Ash Lake. It looks so cool. Like, every time I come through here, it's amazing. It's quiet. It's foreboding. I also think there's an invader if we walk down here. So come down here, and when you try running back up, he'll spawn in. That is dark. Why is it so black? Hopefully nothing's wrong with my game. Ooh, come back here. Dang it. So anyway, it's actually pretty bright through here. There's a couple of these guys that'll come around, but you can run past them. Mostly. You may have to fight a few. Hold on, I swear there's another. I can't keep getting cock blocked like that. Hold on, I actually remember there is something else here, like another bonfire or something. Was there? I think there was. We'll probably be fine fighting Nito, but I suddenly remember there being like a bonfire you can go to here. Where was that, by the way? I feel like let's not waste our time. Let's go. There's one more place we gotta run through, and it's gonna be really bad. Or is that in Four King. No. Oh. I think I'm at the wrong place. Well, I guess we'll just keep going. So how do I describe what's about to happen next? So you see a ton of pinwheels. Try to avoid them. They can still... I don't know why there's like 500 of them. I would recommend trying to go past that as much as you can. Yeah, there's also tiny little baby skeletons. Like I said, try everything you can to avoid them. They are actually really strong still, so... and can combo you like that. Okay. 5. That's great. So you come through the white fog here. Now, Grave Lord Nito. Oh, god damn it. I can't bother. So what makes Nito really weird to fight is that he's actually, like, much easier than you think. Like, normally he'd be much harder, but he's actually easier. Okay, I dodged that one. So what you need to do is that all these skeletons are gonna appear. Now, what makes this fight actually kinda easy is that there's a certain attack he'll do where he explodes, like literally explodes. And that's gonna kill all the skeletons here for a brief moment. So if you take the chance, dude, I didn't even get time. But you can get ganked really badly by the skeletons, like really badly. So that attack right there is dodgeable, but you have to kind of time it. But it kills everyone for like a brief second or two. So then you hit him a few times. We'll probably die to the toxic though, because I'd have no healing items. And I also inconsistently... yeah. But that's essentially what you have to do. We'll have to run back through there a second time. Nito is not too bad though, but unfortunately, there's no bonfire, so you have to run through all of Tomb of the Giants again. Like, all of Tomb of the Giants again, just to get back there. So, not the best fight, just gonna mention that. Ooh. Said. I almost got sniffed that time. But now that I know the route, it should take me about like 10 seconds to get there again. Yeah, yeah, Nito's really weird. I could never figure out his attack movements. It's the only one where, like, I legitimately have a problem whenever I fight him. Also, free Twinkling Titanite. But we can probably take care of Nito, but after that, who we're gonna go after next? Four Kings and Bed of Chaos are going to be pretty bad, so we might go for Seath next after we beat Nito. But I'm also probably going to end the stream too, because I'm likely done right, because I'm probably going to be burned again. And then we're going to go after the secret bosses, which by the time we get to those, we'll be able to delete them. Oh, something's here. I'm so glad we have this armor. We easily can shrug a good chunk of stuff off here without even having to worry. God, the worst section of this run is when you have to go past all these pinwheels here. If you don't time it correct, you die. In fact, you're gonna get yourself killed. But that should give us enough Estus to run through here without much issue. Yeah, but as you see, Nito can go and... Nito can't hit you, by the way. The skeletons are more of a threat than Gravelord Nito. So, the only thing you have to worry about is his strong attack, which, like I said, will kill most of the enemies right then and there, so... He's not... That's why I always do this boss first. So long as you don't get hit by his attacks and get toxic, you should be okay. Uh-oh. I will never get that attack. Ooh, I barely survived that. You want to bait out this attack though. As then right after, all you have to do then is just, I'm locked. But yeah, most of the time he'll take out his own. But most of the time either you'll take out his enemies or he'll take out his enemies by himself. Oh, he's gonna do his attack again. Oh! He just did over 500 damage. That literally was a 600 damage attack there. I gotta go through Tomb of the Giants again now. I even had Estus that time. I think probably... How much can I skip here? Now that I really know where I'm going. That much? Damn. Okay. That was way easier. At least I now know a better way to get down here. Yeah, but... Yeah, Nito's really bad. Yeah. Nito's inconsistent. Like, if you can get most of his attacks on point, he's not as bad as it's looking. It's just... I'm not good at fighting Nito. Not even close. Seath and even Bed of Chaos maybe, but this is just kind of bad. And as for Four Kings, I have a strategy for that one, which is why I'm gonna do it last. Yeah. Oh, by the way, killing these masked people here, you just want to try and avoid the baby skeletons as quickly as humanly possible. If something happens, that could probably be the end of it. But I just remembered, if you kill more of these guys, they won't be as much of an issue. almost thought I didn't hit that. Uh-oh. What's he about to do? Alright, we should be safe to fight him now. I hate that attack. Why isn't he going for his explosive attack? There, finally. Just gotta run really far from him. Yeah, that explosion attack's really hard to see coming. But, and that was Grave Lord Nito. Much easier than he should have been. That was hell. I hope the guy to do something like that a second time. But we get a Lord Soul, so... One humanity and... no souls? Oh, there we go. Also, we have the light a bonfire here, so if you didn't get the Lord Vessel from earlier, and you somehow get past that via like a bug or something... we are gonna have a bad day. And there's our extra health. I might want to try and get that to 50 now that we're doing. So back to Firelink. Now the next thing I want to get, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it. Let me explain. So, what we're looking for is the very large ember. This will be the last thing I do before the stream. We're not going to be able to beat the Four Kings, and there's a reason why. We have to find a certain item that will allow us to enter the Abyss without dying. If we do not have this item, we will die instantly. So, just a fair warning there. Now before I go on this crazy adventure, I gotta quickly go back up here. I actually gotta add some humanity real quick. 3 of them will work. We're gonna kindle this bonfire to plus 20, now that we have the Rite of Kindling. So reverse the Hollowing. Now we're going to kindle this to 20 Estus, which will make this bonfire really overpowered. So look, plus 15, kindle again, and plus 20. So now we have 20 Estus plus 4s, which will become very important when later fights come up. Because man, we gotta get more health before we even try the next few bosses. So I'm not sure whether we'll do Bed of Chaos or the or Seath next. I'm not too sure. We'll have to figure it out. Just we can't do Four Kings because we don't have the item we need to even get there in the first place. So we first gotta wait for this thing to come up, and then we'll do what we gotta do. can also upgrade our armor, but I probably either won't do that at all or do that later. This is not the right direction. So, before we do anything, we gotta actually drain the water in in New Londo before we even do anything. So, we gotta do that first, and then everything else will work. But first, we gotta get to New Londo. We gotta get to the area to drain it, and we gotta talk to someone ahead of time. So, apply the transient curse. We're gonna hunt some ghosts. So this will allow us to now fight the ghosts, which we should just be able to one-shot all of them. Though they can still be a bit messy. They shouldn't be too bad. You also get transient curses from ghosts, so we'll be fine. I don't have them hotkeyed. Hold on, that is a discrepancy that I cannot ignore. Oh god, how long has the stream been going? That's about what I'm usually used to. So... yeah, see these guys? Dead. Dead. I have a huge vendetta against these guys. These ghosts have been a huge thorn in my side since I playing this game because I didn't have like any clue how to beat them. Now, of course, I know exactly what to do, but back then, I had no fucking clue. We're gonna take these guys out we're gonna take all these guys out because later it's gonna be very important. So, better to try and take them out as soon as possible than to leave them here. Because if we're gonna find what we're looking for, we need to... Now, unfortunately, I've never picked up the Very Large Ember before. I just kind of I just never really had the time to do that. So, I'm not sure how we're going to even get any of that. Oh, before we continue, and I forget, kick this ladder down here. We'll use it. It'll be useful for later. I can't hit the ghost. Pick the ghost. Now that we've... because I think you're supposed to go to New Londo way later, but I didn't do that. There's also a ghost under me. But, yeah. Yeah, we won't be doing Four Kings. We'll do that last, because I've always had trouble with Four Kings. No. Stop screaming. Yeah, just take care of these guys, like, as quick as possible, as soon as possible. Man, this new game of Luigi's Mansion is ridiculous. How many ghosts I killed. And they're not even my biggest concern right now. And that's a problem. Oh, is there another ghost? Wait, so we come across this guy.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors. Save for ghosts, you have. The Lord has very... I know exactly what you seek for this. The Four Kings not use the dark.
Okay. So the key we just picked up is for the Four Kings. We're probably gonna encounter some other enemies, by the way. They shouldn't be hard, I think. The less ghosts there are, the better. Kill the ghost. Dude, I love this so much. I get to kill all the ghosts that have been tormenting me every time I ever play this game, and I like it. It's just really exhilarating finally being able to fight the ghosts. Cause man, they've been a problem. Don't go that way. It's not up there. The key is right over here. When I first came here, I actually died because I forgot about the key. And that was kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Now we open this up. And look what that does now. Now that that's done, that takes us back to the Valley of Drakes. So yeah, we'll have another. So yeah, we're gonna be encountering Drakes again. Man. Alright, so first of all, look at all these moisty bodies. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of dead bodies down here. It's pretty sad. More scary, however, are the dark wraiths. You can two-shot them, but they are pretty... But they're kind of annoying to run into. So yeah, that'll be interesting. We shouldn't be finding any... There's like one more we gotta encounter here. Right here. So that takes us to... Wait, that doesn't take us to where we need to go, right? It doesn't. Alright, so here, I'm usually actually pretty brief when I run through here. I usually don't find a whole ton that's too interesting. Occasionally there'll be something, but most of the time, when I run here, I'm usually really fast. There's also whatever the hell this is. They're really strong. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I usually just try and kill them as fast as humanly possible. Yeah. Another dark right here. So I can't really remember where the large ember really is in the first place. Or like where to go. It's really difficult. Like I said, we'll probably be running in circles for a while until we find it. Damn. Where was the very large ember? Was it this? It was not. Yeah, we're gonna look like a chicken with our head cut off. This is... I have no idea where the very large ember is gonna be. At this point, I'm just running blind. This is a real chest, we could pick it up. I found it. I would try and run back out, but we're gonna do something a bit easier. We're gonna use a homeward bone. I want to get out of here. Alright. Alright, and we're out of there. Now that we have the very large emperor, instead of having to go 500 miles to the next area, we now just have to warp to Undead Parish. And just like that, we got to Andre and without having to run through so much. It's ridiculous.
Well, for all my years in the trade, I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left. Well, no, Andre, you have a store I'll get.
So now if that's the case, now that we come here, we can now do this Y-Hander plus 11. Now when we go to reinforce our weapon, now we can upgrade even more. Now conveniently for us, we actually have quite a bit of chunks. God, can't go any higher than that. We might be able to find one more Titanite chunk, but I doubt we'll find it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Oh, while we're here, should we go kill Sif, actually? I don't know if I want to do that. This actually be a good place to stop, probably. One thing I can't wait to use. So, let me think. That does... Yeah, it's stronger than this. Of course, this Y-Hander would prevail. Why am I not surprised? Yeah. Well, that was Blocky Green Boy. Yeah, finally we're getting this ball rolling.